Hey guys, Luca here from Simply Fish, and welcome to Talkin Tanks, where we unbox and review tanks to help you make the right decision for your next tank. We've come up with 5 key categories: design aesthetics, build quality, ease of use, equipment, and value for money. We'll be rating each of these categories out of 5, giving the tanks a total score out of 25 at the end. Let me know what you think of today's tank in the comment section below. Let's get into today's review. Alright guys, today we're reviewing the Aqua One NanoReef 80, and I thought, seeing we were doing a marine tank, who else to bring rather than the reef minister himself, Xavier. So without further ado, let's check out the tank.
Crack her open.
Right, so now the box out of the way, should we have a look at the tank and see some of the equipment that it comes with?
A lot of white boxes.
Yeah, a lot of white boxes. So what's this one? This one's probably the LED unit. So we got the NanoReef 80 LED. I'll start unboxing that. What do you got?
A protein skimmer, but it's a bit cold.
It is quite cold.
It is a bit cold.
It's been in the warehouse. Yeah.
So we have a little protein skimmage that just goes in the first little section here.
We'll show you around the back and how it all works once we've got it all unpacked and give you what our thoughts are on the flow dynamics.
All locked and loaded.
Yeah. So it looks like the light is just one of the classic Aqua One Mariglow strip glows, marine glows. So we'll crack that out and we'll get that on there so you can have a look at the brightness that it puts out. It's not a bad light. I think they're the IP67 rated, so fully waterproof. You can drop it in a little bit. Don't tell Aqua One I said you that, but you can drop it in. If you dry it off right before you use it again, it should be sweet. A little bit of splashage is okay if it's IP67. It is IP67. Shibuya.
Also, if you're used to the generic Aqua One heaters, this one's a little bit different. It looks like a little Nemo. I'm pretty sure it's from their Oscillaris range. Am I right in saying that?
Or Aquamanta or something. Still says Aqua One on it. What is it? Oh, they give you a 150. So that's not bad.
So 150. I'm pretty sure that's, judging by the other canister filters, is Oscillaris themed.
Yeah,
Oscillaris, of course, being the clownfish that you can get for this tank. Yeah, pretty standard heater.
So this tank is an all-in-one system, so it does come with everything that you need to get it up and running. It's got a full chamber of media. I'll give you a look through in a second. You got a glass lid in there. We've got the LED. We've got the protein skimmer. We've also got a black mat that you can see underneath the tank. Comes with that too. Cool bit of design. They've got a false back in the back of there. So you've got all the display space, but you can hide all of your equipment up in the back. Good little posi for everything to tuck away nicely back there. I'll set this light up so you guys can have a look with the light on. You want to grab the rest of the kit out and we'll show the team what it all comes with, how to set it all up. We've actually got one of these tanks set up in the shop as a display. So we've got quite a bit of experience. We know what works, what doesn't.
Yeah.
The glass is really nice on these too. Great beveled edges. Pretty sure it's low iron as well.
It is low iron. It is low iron indeed.
Yeah.
It is a good tank, so much so that all my corals are currently housed in it. So
yeah,
that goes to say something.
Yeah, come in store, check it out running. You'll see all the Xavi's corals, you know, posied up.
Not for long, hopefully.
We'll see.
We have something in the works. We'll keep you in the loop. May or may not be some new minister contents coming up on the YouTube channel.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So the light fits on there pretty nicely, just like so. It also comes with 2 glass lids, and the glass lids take up about a half of the front display portion. It leaves a slot for the LED to go in between, so it still keeps it pretty much fully sealed. You won't get any fish jumping out, but the light just stays in there. And it will grow most of your easy to grow corals. Like, you'll probably be all right with a few mushies, a couple softies. It'll make the fish look really good.
It'll make the fish pop, definitely.
Yep.
And another advantage of having the slit for the lights is the glass won't filter out any of the lights, especially when there's condensation building up. It filters out quite a bit of the light if you have the glass on top. But yeah, quite well thought actually.
Yeah, no, it's a good little design bit.
So one slight nuance to this tank, well not nuance, it's just annoying to get started. These hoses are flexed to fit in the box, and because of that, it is a little bit hard to get everything lined up nicely. If you heat them up, it is nicer and it's easier. However, this is a dry stock, so we can't actually put water into it. So we won't be doing that. So you'll see me suffer.
And it's been freezing cold sitting out in the warehouse. So.
Yeah.
Right, so we've got all of the filtration set up and the light. I'll quickly show you how the light works and then we'll bring you around, show you all the filtration ins and outs. So the light's got a nice convenient touch top button. Starts off the colourful, then it goes into the blue and white, then it goes into the blue and white and the colourful, and then you get a nice little blue for the ramp down. Fades off too, so it's not too shocking for the fish. But yeah, most people would run it on the probably all setting. Yeah. That one there, nice purple hue. So if you want to come around the back, we'll show you how all the filtration works.
So ignore the cables everywhere. This is still a dry stock, so we can't actually put water into it and we can't
plumb it up properly.
Yeah, we can't spruce it all the way up. So how this works is water comes in through this little weir, these little cutout ridges out in the back of the filter. So it goes in through there, skims the surface a little bit, goes through all the sponge, all the way up through the protein skimmer. This one you can adjust easily by going up and down, depending on your bubble level and depending on how good the pump's running. Over time they do get a bit of gunk and they get a bit weaker, so you might have to push them down slightly just to get a little bit more skimmers going on. After that section, it goes over into a waterfall through your baskets of media. So in this one, they've given us 2 noodles and one, I'm pretty sure something a bit like GFO to help with phosphates. Not too sure.
It probably says on the instructions, but we didn't read those because we're men.
Exactly. Once we pop this off, this is really important. Do not forget your plastic bags. Remove these, otherwise it will be doing nothing in your tank other than leaching microplastics.
The amount of tanks that I'll go around to clean their tank, pop the filter open, do a filter service, and the bloody noodles are still in a plastic bag. I have no idea how the fish seems to stay alive, but they do. And then but don't forget, always take the noodles out of the bag.
While I have this in my hand, this is a good time to say that these are fully modular. That's one of the big pros of this tank. You buy the tank, later on in life, when you decide you want to upgrade it, there's always something that you can upgrade and tweak and tune and play around with. So for example, if you don't like this, for example, I don't like the color of it. If I want something different, change it up.
Yeah. Put some carbon in there, whatever you want, whatever you need, whatever your little tank desires.
Exactly.
You got enough coral rock in the front, you don't think you need the noodles in the back, whip them out, and you got more space. You could even do a refugium in there if you really wanted to.
Could try it.
Probably work.
Probably would work.
Probably work.
You can strip it light in the back. Yeah, after these 3 lovely baskets of media and other filtration, it goes through the bottom here, into the pump and back into the tank.
It does put out a decent amount of flow too. So we use that as like one of our wave makers, and then we just have a tiny little one on the other side creating some cross flow. Gives the corals a nice bit of flow. They enjoy it, fish enjoy it.
Pretty sure it is a 400 litre an hour. Or is it 1,000? Because it says P1000.
Yeah, 1,000 litres.
There you go.
1,000 litres an hour. It's a big pump for a little tank, so pretty good bang for buck there. If you want to jump around the front, we'll get into some nitty gritty, eh? Right, so me and Shavi have deliberated over this for quite some time, and we have come to agreements. So category 1.
Design and aesthetics. We've given this a 5.
So this tank's got a 5 because the glass is beautiful. It is that Aqua One standard OptiClear glass, beautiful beveled edges, laser glued edges. I'm actually loving all of the glue around the display panels. Absolutely stunning. It looks really good in the house. We love our one in the shop. Looks beautiful.
Low iron, can't beat it, especially for marines. If it's normal glass, you can get a little bit of that green tinge. This one looks lovely. In the display, it fits right in with all our marine corner.
And the design of the filter is awesome. Totally modular. You can do what you want with it.
This will look great in pretty much any home.
Can we say the score?
Yeah, 5. Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
5.
Right, up next, build quality. Shavi, what we say?
Over this was our most contended score, per se. We gave it a 4. In the end, there's a few little bits and bobs that we don't really think are worthy of the 5. There's a little bit of the glue in the back of the acrylic that pops out.
It is in the back section that you can't actually see, so we sort of let it away with it a bit there, but it still hinders it.
There is tiny little bits of glue coming off the base, which is also not a problem because it is hidden, but it's still there.
Took it down a peg.
Still there. It's not perfect. Can't be a 5 if it's not perfect. Along with that, the build quality of the lids is a bit skeptical. I think we cracked the ones we had initially. The glass is a bit thin, and since we're in the shop with a lot of people, a lot of hands, they can go, so do be careful with those.
Yeah. In a home tank, you probably wouldn't have as many issues, but
No.
ours is constantly coming on and off.
Yeah.
At home, you might take it off once when you're feeding a day, so it's not as big of an issue. So yeah, gave it a 4.
4, I think it's fair.
Yeah, solid 4.
Yeah. For category number 3, we have ease of use. And for that, what did we give it?
We gave it a 4 for ease of use.
Another
so we
4.
like that, yeah, another 4. Quite a common theme in this place. So for ease of use, we gave it a 4 because it is actually quite easy to remove the lids. You can just slide it back, get your feeding in there. You can just pop it off, nice and easy. Put it off to the side. As long as you're careful and not crazy like myself, you won't have any issues. So we'll give them a little demo why we gave them a 4 for ease of use. So the lids come off nice and easy. 1 comes off, 2 comes off. You can slide the light right to the back. Then you're in there doing your stuff. Nice and easy to use. There's ample room back here in the filter. Pull the baskets out nice and easily. You can service your pump nice and easily. I can actually fit my hand right in there.
Same for the skimmer cup, comes off right and easy. And on top of that, you also have a little rubber nipple that you can just pop off and drain it. So you don't even have to take it off.
How good, how good.
So another reason we gave it a 4 for ease of use is that the protein skimmer is actually not very easy to use. So it was a little bit of a pain to get it going. And once it did finally get going, after a few days, it wasn't going anymore. So we had to readjust, and then it was finally going, but
Was a bit niggly.
it was a bit niggly.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about it in the next section, which is
Equipment. So for equipment, we've gone ahead and given this tank a 3. So most of the equipment is really good. The return pump's awesome. The filtration media is awesome. The heater's awesome. The basket design is awesome. But the light and the skimmer are the 2 hold-ups, so that's why we chopped the 2 off. Most people would likely upgrade this after a few months, or once you start getting into a few higher-end corals, that's when you might level up your light game, or if you're getting a little bit too much nutrient, went a little bit crazy on the fish, that's when you'd upgrade your skimmer.
Exactly. The light is good. It is okay. It is also a bit cheap feeling. Not the end of the world, but you don't often go and feel your light. It's just there. So it's not the end of the world. It's just a bit weak for some SPSs and LPSs later on down the road. But for your zoas and your toadstools, they'll most likely be fine.
And it's good. Comes with everything, so it does give you a good point to start with. You don't have to do that initial investment of the big money light, the big money skimmer. You can get it all in one for a nice cheap price, which also brings us to our next category, value for money.
And for that, guess what we gave it? Another 4.
Another 4. So this one here retails for $624.99 here at Simply Fish, which is pretty bloody good bang for buck for, you know, an all-in-one marine system.
Yeah.
Most of your other marine systems, they either don't come with everything, or if they do come with everything, they're usually pretty expensive. You could probably drop, you know, a couple grand on a tank sort of this size.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Been there,
These
done
are
that.
available with the stand or without, so you do have the option. The stands aren't too bad either. I think they're about, what, 300 bucks-ish? Yeah, 300 bucks for a cabinet too.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Although this would look lovely on the kitchen counter.
Yeah.
This is what I was thinking. If I had a kitchen counter.
Yeah, a lot of people have been doing that as like a sort of kitchen counter while you're eating dinner. You can say hi to wee Nemo and Nemo and his mate Emo Nemo. And
Potentially not Dory, she gets a little bit big for this tank, but
yeah, maybe a baby Dory. Yeah, for like 2 weeks.
For a day.
Yeah, for a day. Yeah, give him a spell
Quarantine.
in there. Yeah, quarantine.
Quarantine.
Great quarantine tank
For a Dory.
To be honest though, that actually, yeah, a lot of people have
lot
been
of
getting
people-
these for quarantine tanks
Well-
because it has everything.
A lot of people have been getting this to get into marine, and then when they upgrade, they keep it for a quarantine.
Yeah, so it is actually a great system. I'd
is a
say
great
it is
system.
really good, really good value for money.
There is a reason that we sell a lot of them, and we don't see a lot on Marketplace or Trade Me.
I've never seen one.
Yeah,
Hey, we've
people
sold a
keep it.
few. Yeah, people keep them.
People keep them. They're good tanks.
Yeah.
So, after crunching all the numbers, we came up to the overall score of
20 out of 25, which is pretty solid score.
pretty solid.
Yeah, pretty solid score. It's been a while since we filmed the last Talking Tanks, so as you can see, the location's changed a bit. Can't remember all of the finer details of which one's coming out on top, but I'm sure this will be well up there. It's a bloody good tank, and 20 out of 25, that's a good score.
It is a good score, and it is a good tank.
We'll quickly give you guys a wee show of our display. We've done a couple of the upgrades, so if you come over here, so everything's on the wind down. The light's not actually as bright as it normally is. It's usually a lot brighter than this. So we've done a couple of the upgrades that we did suggest.
Yeah.
Juiced up the light, nice little AI, put a bubble magus on the back of it, and a wee wave maker. But we're growing heaps of awesome corals in there. These are all Charvies corals, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. So for this system, actually, I'm not running the skimmer. So we did put the bubble magus in there. it is functional, it does work, but for this system, because we do have a lot of water changes and the phosphates are pretty low, the nitrates never build up too crazy. Also, my Biobankies and Aiken Lords absolutely love some nitrates, so that's why they're always growing. Along with my Bernard Porers doing really well in there. So this tank is looking very healthy without the skimmer, but that is, again, if you test enough, you can do whatever you want. So
don't actually need the skimmer that it comes with then.
No.
Yeah. All the corals are closing up a wee bit for the night because it is on the ramp down, but a couple of them still look quite juicy. You can see a couple of the colors coming through. Really good looking. You can see it super clear through the OptiClear low iron glass. Thanks for watching the review of the Nano 80, guys. It's been a long time coming. We've loved this tank, but they keep selling out before we get a chance to film the video. So hope you guys enjoyed the review, gave you a bit of insight, let you know the do's and don'ts of this tank. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.